Hello, everyone. Welcome. Today is Sunday, the 6th of October, 2024. My name is Comfort, speaking to you from the United Kingdom. And of course, this is the Heroes webinar. Today, we are very excited because so much is happening. If you've been part of the unpassive journey and you've been walking the journey, you've been in the history, so many things are about to happen. And of course, our CEO was out a couple of days ago. We are here discussing the topic, the comeback, the powerful comeback, the aggressive comeback, the different comeback, just call it anything. And if you are new, joining us new, either today, this day that is happening, or a couple of years, months ahead, this is valid information for you to stop and watch and ask us a few questions. So today I'll be running this webinar together with my own big brother and best friend, Uncle Bob. So, bro, go ahead, say hi to the people and just let someone start firing us up right now. Thank you.
Wow. Good afternoon. Greetings from Bel Air, Maryland. It's good to be here. It's good to be here. Today is an amazing day. It's good to be here with all of you on this panel. Brother Madi, I see Jane, Sister Mino, Oliver, Mike, Engineer Mike, Mayan, everybody. It's one of those days that we've been looking forward to. We got it, guys. The reason why we're starting late today is because we got it. Just shortly before coming on air, we've been advised by our one and only Brother Marty Degamo that the unpassive ecosystem is back on. It's back on. And this is a very, very profound, significant development as far as I'm concerned. However, not everybody have access to it right now. You know, when you deploy the code, it takes time. Sometimes it goes region by region, it goes around. So I'm sure, I'm very, very convinced that by the time this webinar is over in the next couple of hours, everybody must have access to their ecosystem. Just go to unpassive.com. It takes you to the landing page where you log into to the OAS. And we have been told by those who've seen it, Brother Madi, that Mr. Ash has always over-delivered. So you're going to see more than he told us. Remember, he told us we're going to have your profile. Maybe the next day you see your team, the next day you see your wallet. It seems like he over-delivered. So we are very excited. To me, this is the most significant development since June 2023 when we went down. Most companies, 90% of companies don't come back up, guys. That is why we said today we're going to call this webinar session the greatest comeback. It is indeed the greatest comeback. And permit me, Sister Comfort, I took some time. I went to Copilot. Copilot is another generative AI. Those of you who know ChatGPT or Google Bard, which is called Gemini, Copilot is the Microsoft version. We have that at my job, so I have it free. So I went in there and I said, how do I define the greatest comeback? Here's what Copilot told me. I'm just going to read it out. I don't want to make it up. He said, he gave me 5 categories, 5 things that determines a major comeback. Number 1, you say overcoming adversity. And the way they define is the individual or team faces significant challenges or setbacks, but manages to turn the situation around. That is what our founder has done with the exceptional team. Number 2, resilience and determination. He said, demonstrating unwavering persistence and mental toughness despite the odds. Can you imagine what happened to us on that June 21st when Mr. Ashfufara woke up that morning and the system was down, mindful that it might be the cause of some internal threat, how demoralizing it could have been, but because he's focused and steady and always prepared, he was able to, to weather that storm. The third thing is strategic adjustments. This is what Copilot is telling us. Strategic adjustments, making smart changes in tactics and approach that lead to a successful turnaround. That is our founder, Mr. Ash. The third thing is inspiring performance. Delivering an exceptional performance that only achieves the comeback, but also that does not only achieve the comeback, but also inspires others. We're all inspired, aren't we? Just imagine what we've gone through. And then we're at this juncture, at this moment where it is coming back, and it's coming back for good, bigger and better. And then the final point that co-pilot tells us what does this mean to have a great comeback is, the comeback leads to a meaningful and often memorable results, such as winning, if it was a game, such as winning a game, achieving a goal, or overcoming a personal challenge. For us, for Father, he told us himself, he's going to do it or die. So he has overcome it, and we are back. Today, at this moment, there are people, some in fact around the world, that are actually logging into our OES. So just hang in there, you're going to get it. So we're going to open this up for some fireworks, guys. Tell us how you feel. I'm going to start with our sister Jean Aliva, because I know she is the one who can just pick it up from this with the emotions that we find ourselves in at this moment, to just come in and blast us through. Sister Jean, take it over.
Well, thank you, Bob. Thank you, Comfort. Oh my gosh. Well, Bob, that was awesome. The definition of the greatest comeback, that's actual like a perfect segue to what I was wanted to say, which is, I mean, yesterday or whatever day, Friday night, I was talking about a phoenix rising from the ashes. But when I thought about a comeback today, I thought about the tempering of steel. And just like Bob was talking about, all those things, the resilience, the mental toughness, all those things, the process of tempering steel makes it stronger, and it's a heating up and a cooling down. So it's putting the steel through stresses to make it stronger. And I thought, so that's strengthening the metal. And then I thought that's just like strengthening our metal. I don't know if you're familiar with the term mettle, is that spiritual strength, it's stamina, that ability to continue despite any difficulty. So it was a perfect analogy for what Bob was just talking about. Those things that constitute a great comeback is, for us, the strengthening of metal like steel and the strengthening of our metal. So we have become stronger people for the road ahead, because we are going to need to be strong. We're going to need to be strong in heart, strong in mind. Our lives are going to totally change, totally change. And so, are we ready? Are we ready for people to look at us differently? Are we ready for people to maybe come to us with request? You know what I mean? There's a lot of things that come when a life changes, and wealth comes, and other challenges that come along. Just there's so many things. So when we talk about tempering the company, what the company has gone through to make it stronger, and it has also made us stronger in our faith, in our love for one another, in our character, just by the example of Ash Mufara. So I I know there's a lot of people to talk today. So I mean, I could talk about ways that we can strengthen our metal, but I think we're kind of living it. We're living it right now. And Bob beautifully described the different ways that a company can come back, that people can come back. It all applies to all of it. So I hope that's enough for now. Thank you so much, Bob. Thank you, Comfort.
Thank you. Definitely, we'll have you come back so that you can come and expatiate more, because that's what we need today. It's wonderful. It's amazing and exciting. In fact, exhilarating. That's the experience that I'm feeling in my body. But let's switch over to our numbers guy. I'll see my brother Andy. He's very pensive. He's looking at this thing. I know everything is running in his head, looking at it from the numbers perspective and the significance of what this means. Just the fact that we are back, Andy. We are back, man. We are back. He told us.
I think pensive is an understatement. I may not show this emotion, but underneath, I'm like a swan on the lake, where it looks serene and calm on the outside, and underneath it's doing this with its. So, um, um, I've been excited all the way along, because the fact that our CEO will not give up, the fact that he has had a determination, no matter what the cost, no matter what hurdles are put in front of him, that he comes back stronger, he comes back fighting, and he's will not give up. For me, that has been absolutely and totally and utterly inspirational. Okay, I can't tell you how many CEOs and VPs I've met over the years, and to be quite fair to you, the vast majority of these guys are interested in that and nothing else. They're not interested in their employees. They're interested in what the company is making. And we have a CEO with a total difference to anyone else I've ever come across, and that tells me I need to follow this guy. I really need to follow this guy. He knows what he's doing. He's an inspiration to others. He will not give up, and he's a success. So when you come across this and you see it for the first time, you go, I'm with him. Because you follow winners, there's no point in following a loser. They're never going to get there. And so I've always known that this would come back, always known that this would come back. But inside, like I said, I'm that swan, I'm doing this. I'm going, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. It's brilliant. Because this is the first step to world domination. I think we've got products that are going to see and change the world system, because we've got value for money and we've got products that do exactly what it says on the tin. And as I said, with the competition that we have, take the video conferencing platform for argument's sake, we can see just by using it at the moment that they're including things that we've already decided or already put into our product. But it's like building on a two-story foundation and they're trying to build a skyscraper with it. It's not going to work, guys. It's a bit bloody late. You've missed the curve. We're 3 years ahead of you. So excited is not the word, Bob. I am happy as Larry. And I know that as far as numbers are concerned, I've got dollar signs in my eyes going round and round and round and round, like my legs underneath going like that. So over to you. Thanks very much.
Thank you, Andy. Thank you, my brother. Yes, I agree with you. You said I'm with him, and I did too. You said we need to follow this guy, and that's exactly what my reaction was when I understood the enormity of Unpassive and Ask Father's vision and mission. I said, I need to follow this guy and help as much as I can. So let me go to one of my tech brothers now, my brother Collins. How do you, I mean, I can imagine what is going through you, knowing the kinds of things that have gone on behind the scenes to make this happen, you know, and to bring us back, get us to this point where we are now squarely heading towards greatness, all of us collectively. And thank you for being with us always. Over to you, bro.
Thank you, Bob. You know, just want to thank all the founders. I don't really know. It is really difficult to really share my excitement. You know, like you rightly said it, you know, in your opening. You said for a company to bounce back after going through all of this is difficult because some of them will just go disappear forever. Because sometimes the money that you will even spend to bounce back, you say, is it really worth it for me to do it? And they'll just vanish, you know. But for Mr. Ajmofala to come and said, you know what, no matter what we have faced, no matter what has happened, we'll come back better and stronger. I know a lot of people will say, you know what, it is not true, it's not real. You know, those who really know, they'll tell you, forget it, that's the end. No company has ever disappeared like this after a couple of months and then bounce back very strong. But Ash is someone we only call a man of integrity. You know, a man who really want to achieve greatness. You know, it's about greatness, not for himself, but for the entire humanity. You know, and when you have that type of humanitarian attitude, where you know that I'm not doing it for myself, but I'm doing it to make a difference. You know, there are a lot of people who build software. They are not making a difference. They are doing it for themselves, like Andy said. They are lining their pocket, you know, to be the world richest man. They are competing for who will be the world richest man. Mr. Ajmofala is not that type of person. His own greatness is about doing stuff for humanity. you know. So let me try to see just by using it. So can you hear me now, Bob?
Yes, we all can hear you, bro. Go ahead.
Yes, all right. So what was I saying? I was just talking about the greatness of unpassing. You know, we are at a stage now where there is no turning back. There is really no turning back, at a crossroad where everything and anything can happen at this point in time. My excitement is really boiling. I can feel it right in my own chest. Like I cannot even hold my own self, because I know it is not really easy for a company to go, and after how many months? We are talking about September, when not September, June, and where we are now is just so amazing. Word cannot really put everything together. Like my brother Bob said, the technology wise is crazy, you know, to have that shutdown and then bounce back up again with everything that has happened behind the scene. It's not just easy for a company to come back. This is kudos to Mr. Ash Mofara and the tech team. So I'll leave it there, my brother Bob.
Wow. Listen, sometimes they say there is fire on the mountain. I don't know who wants to start running. So if you have been listening so far, be it on here or online on YouTube, whatever is happening here, we are just sharing. All right, sharing the joy of what we have been walking along with for a couple of years now. And so there is every reason for people to feel over the top, just be happy and do anything or say anything as long as good anyway, because we know what this means to us and even to you who are not yet part of it. So listen, if you are joining us now for the very first time, a few things have been said. Where do I go from? The greatest comeback. Bob, next time I fire you because you came here to moderate and not to burn people on fire before the meeting ever starts. And everybody's like, oh my God, I'm done, you know. So thank you so much, bro. That was crazy. And this is important. However, this is the unpassive spirit, the divinity of unpassive. However, you were inspired to bring this to us and at the very beginning so that everybody gets it and gets it right, is for us to know and even and appreciate again where we have gone, how long we've come. And guys, we have seen companies come and go. It's not like they did not want to have this massive, this aggressive comeback. They tried, but it did not work. We have invested money and watched it go down the drain. The CEOs or whoever created whatever thing, they would have loved to make this massive comeback. They try and work hard and do whatever they do, but before you know it, it's all gone. They're like, all right, I'm just looking for somewhere to hide myself. Let people sort themselves out. Mr. Mufara himself doesn't know how this is happening. It's all thanks to God. So we just thank God for him, for letting himself be used to go through all this for you and myself. Andy Beck says, when you follow winners, you are never going to lose. That explains itself. I am not stealing the show because I am not Uncle Bob. Oh, sorry. So now, let's have somebody calm the spirits because it's already high up. Minu, say something.
I don't know if I can calm this spirit. I saw Chris coming with the great news and Marley, and excitement is off the chart. This is a fruition. Today is a fruition of resilience and persistence of our CEO. We are regaining momentum, stronger than ever. This is resurrection of purpose. Enrichment began actually with our global connectivity back 5-6 years ago as the Unpassive family. And over the course of the past few years, we've developed an unbreakable bond. Together, we have grown, learned, and supported one another, forging a strong sense of unity and purpose. This deep connection has become the heart of who we are, propelling us forward into a brighter future. Our journey has been one of resilience, hope, and collective strength. And now, as we stand on the cusp of something even greater, we celebrate family we've become and the incredible future we are building together. Even though the ecosystem faced challenges and was down for a while, our connections remained unbroken, and our nonstop commitment carried us forward with enthusiasm. The birth of the shining the light on others, that culture sparked a chain of remarkable events, unveiling the brilliance of diamond personalities for the world to see. Their energy fueled us, driving us onward with passion and purpose. And now, as the ecosystem returns stronger and more vibrant than ever, we stand ready to embrace it with open arms. Together, we continue to shine, uplift, and grow, knowing that our best days are ahead. Let's celebrate today. Thank you.
Let's celebrate, guys. Today is the day that the Lord has made. And of course, let me gradually walk down my right, almost extreme right, where I see a friend and a brother. He makes me happy. This is the only person who makes me happy from the first day I joined on Passive. All I get from him, I rejoice with him, I jump with him, because he is just like that. He ignites happiness in you, even when you are not ready for it. And it happens. Chris Johnson, the greatest, come back. Welcome, bro.
Wow, I thought you were talking about Bob Takusi there for a second. I didn't know.
I don't say good things about Bob Takusi.
Well, listen, we did it. Ash did it. We were walking, we fell. We crawled together, and now we're walking tall. To anyone out there in this family or that's watching this new, you had any doubts? This cat here never had a doubt. These people on this panel never had a doubt. And our OES is living proof that we are on our way. I don't know if Marty said, I'll repeat it. It was the switch was thrown. It's going to take a little longer in some places. I got into mine and I was amazed at what I was seeing. More than what Ash was saying is in there. That just gives you an outlook of the future. There's more to come. There's more things. He said in the next couple of days, be ready. Be ready for this. I think all of us been trying to prepare people for a very long time what is going to happen. And like he said, like we said, we hit a wall. We hit a wall. We're thinking, oh no, what do we do now? And I thought to myself, I'm just going to keep talking about this great company, and I'm going to let Ash worry about going through that wall. And by golly, he went through the wall. I don't know if he climbed it. I don't know if he dug under it, but he broke that sucker down. There's no more wall. OES is flying high. Be excited. I'm crazy excited. I'm sweating. I'm so excited. I put my broom and my vacuum away. I said, I'm going to get onto the Heroes webinar, and I'm going to talk a little bit and listen to these great people who are doing this nonstop every day, who have a passion. It's in their blood. It's in their soul. And I want to congratulate every one of you for keeping this dream going. Thank you to the Mafara family and to that amazing team for putting in the hours, doing something that everyone thought was impossible, including the negative channels. Nah. We win again, and we're going to keep winning. Miss Comfort, back to you.
Thank you, guys. We win. Thank you indeed. And of course, that's very, very reassuring when you want to make us understand that you had a sneak peek already. Guys, it is here. It's real because it's here to stay. Guys, I just want everybody who is on the screen, just jot 1 or 2 notes on the floor, because anybody or everybody might speak today. So when we take the camera, let's go straight to the point and make it snappy so that other people can have the space to just say a word too. The joy is real, and everybody needs to pour it out before we go back home. So on this note, there is one person of us, one of ours, who has always consistently reassured us with a 3-word phrase, "We are fine." Let's hear that today. Brother Oliver, we are fine. I'm not sure that's what you're coming to tell us, but yes, that's a powerful representation of homeland. Go for it, bro. Go.
I don't know what to say. In fact, the happiness, everything has just broken me down. All those naysayers, all those YouTubers that they keep saying nonsense, we are now for you guys. Yes.
That sends a powerful message.
Man, when the CEO came out and told us we've recovered our data, the database, and the source code, I knew that this is it. We got it. We got it. We got it. No company, just to recover back those data and the source code as an IT person, you know that there is, in fact, we got it. Because he believes, he has that his faith and his vision, and with the Almighty God that is on top of this company, deliver us. Because of the structure of this company to impact people's life, God cannot allow something like this to happen. It will not. And today, this is it. The OES is back. Can you beat that? Can you people think? Have you ever just take a step back or rethink what Ash has done with the team, with the tech guys, with these new talented engineers? This is mind-blowing. For a company to be in that state and now we are back, and the CEO told us 3,000% confident. And again, he said, we are more protected, secured, bigger and better than ever before. My heart bleeds. The joy in me. The money is not, at this point for me now, the money is nothing. The money is nothing. Just the fact that we are back. Just the fact that we are back and now we are rolling. Oh, guys, and Ash told us that we'll log in, profile, team size, wallet, and what next? Then after that, we'll start to see some insane scenarios. Guys, we are fine. I don't have that much to say. I've surrendered to Mr. Ash. Take it. We should run away with it. Thanks, Sister Comfort.
Wow. Thank you, bro. I think in short, we are fine. If that much you said, you thought you did not have much to say, we pray you never have more than this to say, because we're going to stay here for 8 weeks. Thank you so much. That was a powerful delivery as usual. And of course, before I hand over to my big brother, Bob, sometimes it gets really a bit emotional looking at how far we've gone. But then I'm covered because the big brother is here to take care of that. But then I'm strong enough too, because I will not do that here. So guys, it's just about to begin. This journey is just about to begin. I saw somebody here whom I've been reading from for quite a long time. I hope he shows up, and if we can hear his voice, it's going to be a great thing. I'm not calling him right away, but just getting him prepared. James Yates, I've seen you. I saw you appear on camera and disappeared. If you are still around, please show up and let's know you are around, and you can say a word even for 30 seconds. Everybody should just be ready. But let's hear from one other lady, and we hand it over to Brother Bob, and he goes from wherever he wants to go to. Olufun Milayo Williams, aka Funmi, Sister Funmi. Do you want to say something?
For me, is the resilience. Like I always say, it doesn't come out to say much, but the resilience. And we need to still keep praying. That for me, that was the first thing that came to my mind, is like, thank you, Lord. Thank you, God, for the resilience you've given this man. Because it's not easy. It's not easy to have a vision, see it come to pass, and then something happens. Like our otech Pros brother said, many companies don't come up back again, but I believe that apart from God being in this, we're resilient. And thank God for those of us that kept on trusting and will keep trusting. And to the naysayers, I won't say more than that.
Thank you, sis. Bro, I'm sorry, I have to pop in here. We've got so much to discuss, so much happiness to share that we just want to let naysayers be and watch us and kill themselves in the dark. I don't care. I can't waste a second on that. To be honest, I don't talk about those. Let them keep on naysaying while we progress. That's where we're heading to. Progress, beauty, success, growth, toppest of the tops. There you go. Uncle Bob, if you can allow our sister Francine, a few things have been said. And I think if she could, sis, if you are not ready yet, you could tell us to wait and Uncle Bob goes first. If not, if you have 2 minutes now, you can just go on the key points and say a thing so that our brothers and sisters who are watching out there, the French community, they can have a gist of what's going on. Thank you, sis.
You read my mind perfectly well. That's where I was heading. So good. Yeah.
High five.
Merci, Comfort. Merci à tout le monde. Donc, ce soir, nous sommes dans la joie. Nous célébrons la réouverture de notre écosystème. Comme l'a promis le PDG, nous sommes ouverts, réouverts, nous fonctionnons. Donc, nous sommes tous dans la joie et dans une grande excitation. Ce que nous devons retenir, la leçon à tirer, c'est que notre célébration de cet instant-ci découle de notre résilience, de notre esprit positif, de la foi et de l'unité et de l'honnêteté de notre PDG. Notre PDG a été à toute épreuve honnête. Il est venu au-devant de nous, il nous a dit la vérité et il nous a dit que nous sortirions de là vainqueurs avec les meilleurs techniciens, avec le meilleur produit, bien plus que ce que nous avions connu jusque-là. Donc, les oiseaux de mauvais augure ont échoué. Merci beaucoup.
Thank you, Sister Francine. Thank you so much. It's good to see you, Brother Chris Johnson. Let me say this on the record. It looks like you are more handsome than Ash today. Is it that you're just you just relaxed from the news that you received?
You've not seen Ash yet, so you don't know how he looks.
I know. Maybe anyway. Let's
No
wait to see how
rush.
Ash looks like. I will see him next. But today, good to see you, brother. You're very relaxed and handsome, clean cut and everything. Engineer Mike, please. I know you're going to speak later, but please, as we wait for the OES to come back on, if you can, from time to time, just check to see if you are in, so you can announce it to us. Clear both caches. If you're using Firefox, clear it. If you're using Edge, clear it so that we can announce it here. That is backup, that we can all get it to it. I know some people around the world are able to access it, so please do that for us.
Uncle Bob, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Can I just interrupt a quick bit? So since you are giving our engineer Mike this task, if Chris could repeat again quickly what we should go on so that people go the right way, and maybe whoever finds it, even in the chat sections, whoever finds it should drop a comment, and let's just, I think that helps too. If it's all right for you, bro. Yeah.
For what I know, it's available to everyone. Like I said, it's going to take a little more time in some places. I got to believe it's every browser should be working, but Bob and those guys are more technical. I got right in. I was on Chrome. I haven't heard anyone complain to me about a browser or anything like that. And from what I know, all that, let's say, stuff we've seen way before, we're not going to see it again. So give it some time. Like I said, the wheels are slowly getting greased. Try a different browser if you want, but it should be working everywhere. Marty can answer to that, or the tech guys. But man, you're talking to Mr. Excitement, not Mr. Technology here. Back to you, Bob.
All right, thank you. I see the big boss himself has opened his camera, but before I call on him, let me remember us that Mr. Ash had been very consistent throughout the years, telling us that things are going to move fast. That we should stay close. Remember that, guys? Things are going to be moving fast. This is that moment. Please, this is that moment where if you blink, you're going to miss a lot of stuff. So as soon as you're able to log in, you go into the back office, stay connected in there, because remember, he says this is a transition. This is where every information is going to come through for us to know where we are heading to. So this is that moment where things speed. So I just want to beacon on all of us to stay close and stay to the back office. And I also want to commend my brother Oliver Fonte. He has said something very significant that I just stuck in my mind. After he said everything that he said, then he said these words: I have surrendered to Ash. Let us surrender to Ash Mufara. He's going to direct us. He's going to take us to the place that we are supposed to be. Brother Madi, I know you are very excited. We were very privileged to hear that information from you before we started trying to go log in. Please tell us what you have. Let us feel you. Let us feel you, how you feel inside. Give us some Sunday love from Madi. Thank you.
All righty. Wow, yeah, it's been crazy. We were all devastated back in June when we didn't know and things looked not good. I never questioned whether we would make it, because Ash Mufara is Ash Mufara. I never questioned whether we'd make it. I knew he was wounded and the company was wounded. I just didn't know at what degree. And depending on that degree, how long does it take to heal to get where we are now? We didn't know. Knowing what we do know from listening to him on 360 and stuff like that, whatever happened, we know was, and this is going to sound horrible, was a good thing, no matter how bad it was, because it brought light to where we should be. And I know Ash, for a while, his dream for us and his dream for the world wasn't lining up with what was happening. If you remember, he said, I took control, I'm going back, I'm going to take control of this ship. And thank God above he did. Thank God above he did. Everything about OnPassive, and I'm talking about the greatest comeback ever, it really is. Now, it will look even better 3-4 years down the road when you look back and people even talk about this company started off like this, here's what happened to it, and look who they are now. That's going to be a wonderful time. And you're going to be so proud that you were part of it. No doubt in my mind. But the point is, he's the most unique individual I've ever met. He has the resources. He has the brains that goes without saying. He's got a heart like Secretariat. Secretariat's the one that won the Triple Crown by more distance than any other horse that ever ran. And he's got a drive that I've never seen in anyone, ever. Now, his appearance is, he looks meek and mild, and he is. But inside, the drive, the outside, he looks like a sheep. Inside is a lion, an absolute lion. And this lion cares about its cubs and family. That's Ash. And we're the family. And I know how much he cares because, listen, this is fact. A lot of companies come back. If you look at Apple let go of Steve Jobs. They thought, we don't need this maniac. We could do it on our own. Go look it up. They didn't do very well. In fact, they were crashing and burning. They brought that guy back. He was a visionary. He knew where he wanted to go. What his personality was, that's a different story. But he knew where he wanted to go, and he took that company now as one of, if not, the biggest company that ever existed on the planet. There is another company coming that will be bigger. That's my opinion, and it's called OnPassive. But the point is, the comeback The average company now online comes on, you join it, people join it, whatever. Average 90% of the companies that come back fail in 4 months. And it's even higher after a year. So somewhere very small percentage make it. Even smaller than that become what you would call a unicorn company, billion-dollar company. And on top of that, there's no company with the structure of Unpassive. None on the planet that I know of. None. So he's against the wall in every way he looks. He walks north, there's a wall. He walks left, there's a wall. He walks behind him, there's a wall. Nothing for Unpassive or Mr. Mubara is going to be easy. In fact, he'd be very happy to have a hard day because his days were beyond hard. They were massively gut-wrenching. And like he said, he still has life too. He has things going on in his life. He has all that. The little boys, he sacrificed a lot of his time. I know some people think, well, when are we getting? When are we getting? When are we getting? I just want everybody to basically think of one thing. If Unpassive was never here, you would still be here in whatever position you're in with no hope. I don't care who you are. If you're here and you're begging to have something happen, how about if this didn't happen? We all have hope. And the point is, because of all that, because he never gave up, never, the most gut-wrenching thing that could happen in the company happened to him. It happened to him personally, it happened to him financially, and then he has to go in and say, you didn't just hurt me. And I'm going to tell you something, this is fact. It hurts more to ask Mubara that he was hurt with trust and faith in another human being that he gave all the faith to than the money that he lost. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. And if we had any idea how much money that was messed up or done wrong, it would bring tears to your eyes. But this man, in his mind, we can make up that money. And no matter what damage was done or what happened, because as this problem happened, it was being burnt to the ground. And the only thing I can tell you to relate to is go back when Iraq was forced out of Kuwait. They didn't just leave. They torched every oil rig there was. There was 800 of them on fire. They blew up every one of them. You got to get in and put them out. That's not easy. I think an outfit from Texas, actually, United States went, and there was a guy that was really good at it, and they did it in record time to fix it. The point is, Ass is the only one. He's the one that is in the middle of all this. He has everybody on his shoulders, which he wanted. He asked for us to join him. And then everywhere going down the road, everything's against him. You can't do this. That's never been done. What do you think you're doing? This guy's nuts. And then, of course, we get some of that too, that we're nuts. But I believe I never questioned the comeback. Where I was wrong, and I mean this 1,000% since the day I've been in. I believe today that this is the beginning of a comeback that you couldn't make any better with a magic wand. That's truly what I believe. You could not imagine where we're going. And we can imagine pretty crazy stuff. But with a magic wand, we wouldn't have any idea where we're going. So that's the comeback I'm seeing and feeling. Yes, I'm excited. Yes. There's funny things that happened in the last 24 hours. Well, they weren't that funny, but crazy stuff happened. But it was all for the good. And to get that message, we're on. And you're going to see, and I'm sure everybody's here is checking their Unpassive.com every 5 minutes. It's coming. Everybody will see it. It was going to happen earlier, but they found the tech guys that are so devoted sleeping on top of their computer panel. They wore out. So That's what we have behind us. The unsung heroes. Just like in Unpassed, we have unsung heroes. That's why we're shining a light, myself and Chris, and everybody here is shining the light on each other. We need to shine the light on Ash. We owe him that. We should stand up like soldiers and be there for him no matter what. I am. I know all of you are that I know, and let's keep doing that. But as far as the biggest comeback ever, we are living the biggest comeback in the history of the modern age. I believe that with all my heart, and we haven't seen nothing yet. So, thank you very much.
Thank you, Brother Madi. Thank you, Brother Madi. We need to shine the light on Ash. I'm going to get back to that before we end this broadcast. Before I pass it over to my sister Comfort, let us hear from Sister Gifty. Gifty, all the way from Germany. I can see you. I can see you right in your eyes. I can feel your excitement. Please come and tell us how you feel.
Okay. Thank you, Brother Bob. Oh, yeah. I'm so happy. Yeah. I was just waiting for the Zoom room to be open, and then I saw the message. Oh, yes, he's back. I said, oh my God, thank you, Jesus. I was so excited, because Ash has fought a good fight for us. It hasn't been easy, but he keep on keeping us going until today. So my heart is so joyous and joyful because whatever I said, he never disappoints. He said Unpassive is a done deal. Yes, we are in it to win it, and we are winning because we are survivors. We have survived all the storms, and now we are here. Oh, yes, it's back. We are fine and we are focused. I'm so happy. Thank you, Mr. Ash. That's it, Brother Bob.
Yes, I know. Those are your two. You borrowed from your two brothers, the F and F. We're fine and focused. And yes, you can say that again. I don't know. So I need to go back to a few stuff because I can also testify. Uncle Bob, I'm happy you caught this. Go on, brother. Oliver said this. I wrote it down. He said things are moving fast. And I can remember these are the words of Mr. Mufare a couple of days, I think a week before last. He says, if you believe in this concept and this journey, stick around, stay close. The days ahead are crucial. Listen, this is just the beginning of that whole journey that apparently started in 2018. So whoever blinks it up, eigener risiko, it's at your risk, right? So we are just good. And I agree with Marty, like he has never questioned, and Ash being the unique one, you can say just a lot. I just want to quote one instance. When we had the SEC thing, everybody was nervous. I'm like, God, where do we go from here? He's like, we are moving on because that's not our business. The lawyers are going on with, they're taking care of that while business goes on. And a few days after that, we get our links and we start signing up for business before the other mess comes in. So who has done this? If people have been doing this before now, Ash's Unpassive would not have been news because like A already has it, B already has it. So that's a uniqueness from my own perspective. Thank you guys for bringing this up. There's somehow it's difficult for both of us to not talk, but we will work hard not to keep talking. So I want to get to hear from another brother in the house that I'm seeing on the screen here, Mark Olson from the United States of America, bro. Do you want to share your excitement right now?
Yay, hey.
Yoo-hoo!
Man, are we in for a celebration? We talk about a comeback. I don't think we're in a comeback. I think we're in a move forward. 2 years ago, I didn't know none of you people. None of you. I because of Unpassive, I got more friends all over the world that I know that at some point we're going to touch. You know what I'm saying? at some point we're going to touch. You know, I had sober 30 years ago, and they gave me this spiritual kit of tools that I've ran by for the last 30 years. In 2020, On Passive was handed to me. Kevin said, "Hey, you need to check this out." There was less than 10,000 people at that time. You know, and a month later, I was diagnosed with leukemia. You know, and what did I have? I had On Passive. On Passive. You know, it was like it regenerated an energy within me, because I was like, oh man, now what do I do? I'm gonna have to start chemo, gonna have to do all this. But On Passive and Alcoholics Anonymous got me through this. I can't wait. Reality. That program and many other programs are using Zoom all over the world ever since the pandemic hit. And I tell you, I can't wait to introduce our platform. I don't know nothing about, you know, anything they're doing. You people, all of you people, keep me energized. Because all I have to do when I start thinking about something, all I have to do is come to my computer, go to Omino, look up to see where the next, you know, webinar that's going to get me out of where I'm at and into where we're going. You know, into where we're going. Who knows? Who knows? You know, in the movie Seabiscuit, you know, it was about a horse that came back, broke his leg, shouldn't have ever raced again. But with a little care and love, and you know, from not just one person, it was from a bunch of people that had a common thought, a common journey, you know, and that journey, and in that movie, you know, when he was introducing the cars to the world, when Ford first started out, and his slogan was, the future, what was it? This is the beginning of the future. Everything in one place, man. I've always wanted. I tell people about it and they're like, what? Oh, that'll never happen. Okay. Okay. I appreciate each and every one of you. If I don't know you, hey, we'll get to know each other. That's what this is all about. We're a family. We're a family. Sometimes we got family all over the world, anywhere. And we don't get to see them. Wait till this breaks out. And Alcoholics Anonymous said, you do these things and families will be reunited. Anything's possible. Anything's possible. Glad you're in my life. I love you all, like it or not. You know, and that's not whether you like it, it's whether I like it too. And it doesn't matter, you know. I'm grateful for each and every one of you. So, and especially Ash Mafara and his family. That's all I got. Thanks.
Wow. Guys, listening to my brother Mark here, this is what Unpassive is all about. We have lost our count how much we want to tell people that this whole thing is not about money. It's about the family that we've become. It's about the team that we've become. It's about the movements that we've become. Because money is already being taken care of. This testimony is powerful. Somebody just needs to hear this in passing. They're like, all right, I think I'm interested. Because, sometimes we give room to things to happen to us, but then the moment you ignore a leukemia, say, stay there by yourself because I'm attending to family, I have my family to take care of. I think it leaves you alone to, it's like, all right, I'm walking out of your life because you don't give me that attention I need anymore. So we love you more than you think you love us. And whether you like it or not, you are one of our best brothers. Thank you for sharing. And of course, things will never be the same again, dear brother. We love you so much. And of course, the journey is just about to begin. Let me take you down the continent of Africa, where I see you are my African queen, girl of my dream. Oh, okay, I stopped singing and let's hear from our sister Olufun Milayo from Nigeria. Sis, welcome. She's trying to unmute herself, which is okay. So we just wait.
Thank you.
Perfect.
Can you hear me?
Yes, 5 on 5, sis.
Can you all hear me?
Yes, go on. Oh, she's gone. All right, if we are losing her, no problem. She'll definitely come back. So while she's getting ready to come back, maybe I should give our sister Francine a few more minutes, 2 minutes to get Lemokle across our dear brothers and sisters. And then Uncle Bob might want to take over from there. Sis, are you ready?
Merci, Comfort. Le feu est sur notre plateforme aujourd'hui. Donc, nous souhaiterions rappeler que l'écosystème est effectivement ouvert, mais nous demandons que chacun se souvienne qu'il faut être patient parce que tout le monde n'y accédera pas forcément tout de suite aujourd'hui. Donc, soyons patients. Le plus important, c'est que l'écosystème fonctionne. Beaucoup de personnes ont pu se connecter. Donc, maintenant, rappelons-nous que les choses vont aller très vite selon ce que nous a dit notre PDG. Une fois que l'écosystème est ouvert, restons toujours en alerte parce que les choses vont aller très vite. Gardons la vigilance. Donc, il est important de mettre notre PDG sous le regard des projecteurs. Marty Digarmo a pris la parole pour nous rappeler ceci parce que c'est quelqu'un en qui nous avons mis tous nos espoirs, on a tout remis entre ses mains, mais nous n'avons pas observé la personnalité que c'était, tout ce qu'il a dû endurer pour que nous puissions en arriver là où nous sommes aujourd'hui. Donc, il est suggéré que nous trouvions le moyen de mettre H sous les projecteurs, faire briller la lumière sur notre PDG. Donc, c'est un lion. Lorsqu'il a pris une décision, il va jusqu'au bout, même s'il ne le montre pas. C'est un vrai lion qui rugit à l'intérieur. Donc, ensuite, nous continuons d'observer que H a combattu le bon combat. Il a été seul la plupart du temps. Nous l'avons soutenu par nos esprits, par la positivité, mais c'est un combat qu'il a quand même mené seul. Mais il n'a jamais failli. Il n'a jamais failli à sa parole. Il nous a donné une parole et il a tenu cette parole. Nous voici aujourd'hui qui avons repris après ce qui s'est passé. Je dois quand même vous rappeler que Marty nous a rappelé également qu'il y a beaucoup de compagnies dans le marketing, dans l'informatique, qui tombent très facilement au bout de 3-4 mois, elles n'existent plus. Mais ce que nous avons connu avec OnPassive est très, très spécifique et particulier, et cela dépend de la personnalité de notre PDG. Donc, H a combattu le bon combat et il est en train de le gagner la main haute. Nous ne le dirons jamais assez, les choses vont bouger excessivement vite. Ne laissons pas notre responsabilité sur les épaules des autres. Il nous revient d'être vigilants et de surveiller notre écosystème et de surveiller l'information pour que nous ne soyons pas en retard, car la machine va s'emballer dorénavant. Et il s'agit aussi de nous rappeler que OnPassive n'est pas essentiellement que financier. Il n'y a pas que l'argent dans OnPassive. Nous avons le frère Marc qui nous a rappelé l'importance de l'encadrement qu'il a reçu dans OnPassive alors qu'il traversait une période difficile de cancer, une leucémie. Voilà, donc je pense que nous sommes très fiers de H. parce qu'il a su créer ce courant qui nous met tous ici aujourd'hui. Merci beaucoup.
Excellent, sis. Thank you for the job well done, bro.
Je vous en prie, ma sœur.
Bravo, I'm in. I'm in.
Okay.
Ecosystem.
Oh, good. Wonderful. All right.
Must be you, not be so.
We had the breaking news. So what's here now is so it's coming. The servers are loading the data gradually, maybe region by region, or so we're going to be fine. We're going to be fine. Everybody, I've told you guys by the time we get off of this webinar, everybody will be in. So just be patient.
En direct, donc.
Bob, I'm also in.
There you go.
En direct, nous avons 2 personnes qui ont pu accéder donc, à l'OS. Donc, nous confirmons que ça marche.
I told you guys.
Yeah.
Just patience.
Oh,
do you have
God.
to re-register or you can just log in?
David, you said you just logged into?
Spitzer. Yeah.
Do you have to re-register or you can log in?
Re-register?
No, just go to ompassy.com. It will take you to the
your
to
same
page
login.
To the login
same
page,
login.
and you log in, you are in.
Same login.
Same login. Wow. Okay.
All right.
Uncle just go. Oh, it's me?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Cool.
No, I was just going to share the same sentiments with Mark Olson. I'm also here too. I believe that Ash Mufara has saved my life too. With Unpassive being here. Most of you know the tremendous pain that I went through last year, losing 2 of my siblings, having nowhere to go, no place to go. This is where I found my refuge. I kid you not. My brother Oliver will testify with you guys. You just find yourself in a dark place, in this dark chamber of pessimism, but you wake up every day and you say, hey, I have this place, this group of people who love me as I am, who are willing to stay with me. And it was all created by Ash Mufara, and we're seeing the fruits as they are being delivered. Trust me, I'm with Mark in the same place. Mark, thank you so much for saying what you just said. This is what Ash Mufara is bringing to the world. It's building this heterogeneous system. Everybody, Black, white, Arab, Catholic, Christian, you name it. All kinds of people, we all come here together. We all feel like we're one. Let's go to our sister, Mayen.
Oh my God, just on time. I mean.
Excuse me,
Wonderful.
Engineer Mike is telling you something.
It is working in Senegal. I am logging.
Okay,
no,
great.
Don't tell me this. That's crazy.
So everybody is in now. So everybody is in.
I'm
okay.
in also,
So
yes.
let's hear from Mayen, and then we'll go to Engineer Mike, and then we'll go to Jean, so that I know Jean must have something to tell us again. So Mayen,
Brother Bob, thank you. Oh my God, I'm so elated. Ooh, wow. This is so interesting. What a good wait. Oh, what a good wait. Thank God I never lost hope 1 minute. I had never, I have never had any doubt as far as this was concerned. And because I knew exactly that we had a great man in person of Ash Mufara. He is indeed a great man full of resilience, a great man with a great spirit, a fighter, just like Matty just said. He's a lion inside and a lamb outside. Amazing. That's exactly who he is. Oh my God, I'm so happy. I'm so full of joy. I could just start jumping and dancing and rolling all over the place. Everything is out. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. My God, brother, shit. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm very, very happy. There's nothing like this, waiting for something and at the end of the day, you get it right. Oh, how? In fact, this is an eye-opener for a lot of people that lose hope over things, How would you start off a thing and at halfway along the line, you don't have faith in it? It means you never even started, So this is a very good example to all those who have been in doubt of great things coming out of Unpassive. Today, nobody has the mouth to talk. Yes, let's wait for next advice from our CEO, our lovely brother and friend, Ash Mufara. We wait for the next deliverance, what he has to tell us to do, and then we go from there. Thank you very much, everybody. I love you all. I love you all, great team. I love you because you are equally as resilient as Ash Mufara himself. It's a great deal. Thank you, everyone. Love you. Love you all.
Thank you, Sister
Yeah.
Mayen. I've also logged in. I'm in too, so everybody should be in. If Bob
Yes.
is in, everybody is in. All right. Remember, this is a transition phase. Don't ask any questions. You just log in, look at your login, your profile, your wallet, everything. We are fine. Mr. Ash is going to come in the next few days and tell us where we're heading to, the next phase of Opacity. That's all. Don't try to contact support or do anything else. It's view only. Just go in there, see what you see. So that we are back. This is a significant development. Those of us who are in the IT industry will tell you Mr. Ash has pulled a rabbit out of a hat. Engineer Mike, over to you.
Yes, Uncle Bob. Thank you, everybody. So I was going through when the first day Mr. Mufara came up and he was telling us, oh, we are we have all the development that is coming. And he mentioned the first time he came, he said we'll come back strong, greatest comeback. I went online, I was reading an article from your man, Robert Kiyosaki. We know who that is, right? So as I came to summarize it to say how to make a strong comeback from a major business setback, right? And I got these points. There were 6 of them. So when every time what this was happening from June, our CEO comes out, I take down something and I try to compare it with what I found, right? The first one was that prepare for it in advance. If we look at it, when he comes out and tells us, Mr. Mufare, he always tells us that we have versions of whatever we have, whether it's products, whether it's our ecosystem, we have versions of them. So if grade A doesn't work, he will go grade B, C, D, right to Z. So that is one thing that I noticed. Prepare for it in advance. The second one was don't take it personally. Like, okay, it is happening. We know when we say don't take it personally, it's not easy at that time, right? But it's easier said than done. But he took it upon himself because he has told us, I will do it or die. And till the end today, we are getting what we're getting as a result. Then learn from it. He learned a lot of lessons from it. We could hear him telling us the changes. He has changed this, he has changed this and changes. He learned a lot from that. That's the third point. The fourth one was keep moving. Everything as difficult as what he was going through, he still comes up to us with that joy and talks to us with that confidence of what he was doing. And that was what I saw, right? The fifth one was act your way into new beliefs. You see how he has restructured everything because he knew that we are heading somewhere else now and bringing back his vision to the original, like how he was seeing it. He took over and asked for help. He went out there to the best experts to really ask them, where are we going? So he just summarized everything that I read from that article, that how do you survive from a greatest major business breakdown like this one. And I just say, I want to thank God for his life and thank you everybody here today. We're so happy. Thank you, sir.
Perfect timing, perfect timing. What are the odds that this just happens when we have our Heroes webinar? This webinar has been going on for 3 years plus, if I'm not mistaken. For the past 3.5 years, maybe Collins, correct me if I'm wrong. For the past 3.5 years, every Sunday at 2 p.m., this webinar has been on consistently without failing, even during holidays. Trust me, there's somebody here to moderate, to carry that flame burning. So it's really an honor and a privilege for this system to be coming back on, for us to have that knowledge when we are on live. Sister Jean, I know you have probably logged in now at this time. Have you?
Yeah, I just did, but I just want to say to everyone that's still checking and not quite in yet, when you go and you still see the old website, click refresh, because that's what happened with me. So it might be that, it's bringing up that original, and you refresh it and then boom, the new one comes up. So anybody out there that's still not still not thinking you're in, try that. Because, oh, it's beautiful. It's so beautiful. Thank you, Ash. Beyond,
Thank you.
beyond
Then
what
Bob,
we
let me
would have
also,
expected today. Beyond. Oh my gosh.
yeah, then Bob, let me also say something. Please, at the upper right-hand side, they said become an affiliate. Please, when you click there, don't sign anything. Wait for the for direction from the CEO.
Yes.
Ignore it.
Yeah.
All you need to do, remember, all you need
Yeah.
to do, just go in, look at your profile. Don't worry about any functionality, anything else. Look at your wallet. Look, see how many. If you had affiliates, the number is the same. Check your profile. That's all. Don't worry about the affiliate button or not. That's what Mr. Ash said. Please, don't go clicking it and say you want to sign up again. No, he's going to come and tell us where we're going next. The next step, the next phase, the next big phase of All Passive will be given to us by our founder. So this is view only. He said it's just a transition, please. So don't forget. Sister Comfort, we are going to call those who are on camera. So if there's anybody here who wants to speak, please just beckon on us, let us know. But before we do that, Sister Comfort, I want to say something. Last week, I was under the weather. I did not attend the webinar, but I was listening in. You said something very important. You talked about gratitude a lot, if you remember, last week.
Yes,
and then yesterday, Brother Madi, he put out a 2 minutes and 43 seconds video from Sister Robin. Did you guys listen to that? Very powerful video, very powerful message. I think she titled it "Attract Prosperity by Shaping Your Destiny." That's what she called it. I wrote it down, and then she says something like, "Align your energy with abundance and reinforce the idea that you deserve to have what we are having," something of that nature. And then she also said we should adopt an attitude of gratitude. That's what bring that bell in my head, because I've been hearing gratitude a lot. And then today, Brother Madi tells us to shine the light of Art Mufare. So that made me to think something out of the box, which I would like to share. This is in the first century. In the first century, they had what they call grace. Grace. Those who had, and they wanted to bless those they have not, they'll do what they call an act of grace. How you give somebody something that person can never, ever, ever, ever pay you back. So you are in a grace relationship with this person in the first century. But now, how do you pay that person back? You pay that person back with what we call gratitude. You pay back with gratitude. And for us, today we stand in this crossroads where our OES has come back. We are now squarely heading towards the dreams and aspirations of our founder, Ash Mufare, with a mission to uplift humanity. He told us again yesterday. His mission is to uplift humanity, to leave this planet better, to have better education, better healthcare, a world full of love and peace. That is his mission. And he creates this vision with this ecosystem, this system that is going to give everyone a chance to survive, everyone a chance to make it. The way we give gratitude to Ash Mufare is to pay it forward. And the way you pay it forward is to uplift humanity one person at a time. We cannot pay Ash Mufare back, but we can pay him by helping him to achieve his mission. When we go out, each and every one of us, and uplift humanity, we complete that circle for Ash Mufare. You make his dream and aspiration becomes the full circle, because that is his wish. We cannot pay him back, but we can show him gratitude by uplifting humanity, which is his original intent. So when I listened to you on last week, Comfort, I listened to Robin's inspiring words yesterday. Brother Martin says we should shine the light for Ash Mufare. I think that's how we do it. Over to you, Sister Comfort.
Wow, powerful, bro. Powerful indeed. Many more testimonies coming on. My brother Michael Bande from Ghana has also logged in. Sister Vicky from the US has also logged in. So many people are confirming. Guys, it's here. It's here. So what we are doing now, as far as we're concerned on Bob, everybody will see on camera. David Schwitzer has not spoken. So we would start the closing remark session with our brother David Schwitzer. So when he speaks, after that, we get a few people to just get a closing remark. Then we go back and feast on what is waiting for us out there. I know everybody's excited. So, brother, you're welcome. David. I know he's trying to unmute.
Okay, my mic is open now. Is that okay?
Yes, 5 on 5.
All right. Well, I just let you know I just got in it, so it looks really good. So I didn't know that you had a re-register or what, how to get in it, so that's why I was asking. I just went back to my login, and I clicked on it, and it popped up, and I got in, so that worked great. So I'm happy to see what I'm seeing, and I'm glad we're in it again here. So.
Okay, bro, sure. Thank you. Thanks so much for letting us know that you've got in. That's just all what we want to hear right now. I've got in. Guys, type it. If you're watching on YouTube, let's know in the comment section. If you're watching on Zoom, let's know in the comment section those who have gotten in and from where, what part of the world. That's very interesting to us right now. So thank you, guys. So on this note, Uncle Bob, if you agree with me, we just pick up a few people, not everybody again, so that we finally round up, and of course, quick words of closing remarks. Jean, you started this whole thing. Do you want to start again?
Huh?
I'm talking to Jean. She was the very first person who spoke after you, Bob. So do you want to have a go on making a closing remark for us?
Closing remark, yeah, parting words. 1 minute, one sentence, phrase, or whatever.
Now.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
Just, after you've checked your account and you see everything's there, I say you thank God, you thank Ashmufara, and sit the rest of this day in absolute gratitude because we are blessed. That's all I want to say. Thanks so much, Comfort and Bob.
You're welcome, sis. Thank you. Let's hear from Minu. 3 seconds. Go for it, girl.
Yes, so the energy is electric. The momentum is unstoppable. This is our moment to shine. Enjoy it. Thank you.
Yes, indeed. Thank you, sis. And of course, Mr. Bergs, say something.
This is what we've all been waiting for. This is the start of things to come. So if you haven't prior planned to prevent poor performance,
I'm a good student.
You're in trouble.
Yes. So Andrew just said something which sounds like a song we used to dance, and this song is actually timeless because each time we hit a new beginning, this song is in place. This is a day we have been waiting for. This is a day to celebrate. That's our sister Gladys. She brought this to us. Great song. Thank you once again. And so,
Sister Gladys, Sister Comfort, I see Red in the house. He just popped in. Maybe I think we could give him maybe a few minutes to also give us his reaction before we continue with the closing remarks, if you don't mind.
Definitely, as you want it, because I thought that would give him time to settle in. But bro, if you're happy and you're ready,
okay.
If you're happy and you're ready, go for it. The greatest comeback. Tell us
Red
what's
is
happening
always ready.
now.
Red is always ready. Trust me.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
Clap your hand.
Absolutely. Well, the reason I'm coming on now is because obviously the UK is catching up with the rest of the world as far as the population is concerned of the OES coming on, and also to maybe give people a little bit of help who are struggling to get on at the moment. One thing's for sure is you do need to clear any cache or cookies that you have on your browser. Otherwise, it's going to show the old OnPassive site. I know this for a fact, happened with me, cleared it all off, and it came up all as it should do. Now, we need to be very, very mindful, guys, and this is for everybody listening and all the rest of it, that we don't take any screenshots, we don't take post any messages that we've seen in the back office or anything. This really is a restart of our business, and we need to treat it seriously. And part of that is to make sure that the only people that are going to have any access to the ecosystem is founders, affiliates, etc. Okay, so please be very mindful. So enjoy having a look around it. Remember, we wait for instruction from our CEO, Ash Mufarah, of what the next steps are going to be. Enjoy looking around the ecosystem once again through your profiles, through the teams and the wallets and all the rest of it that have been populated across as promised by him as well. But guys, don't start filling forms out, clicking on places that you shouldn't be, all the rest of it. He's told us in very, very plain English when he was on with Marty and Chris the other day. We want you to log in. Okay, that's there. That's available for you and all the rest of it. If you are, by the way, let's talk about login very quickly. If you're one of the people who might have forgotten their login details and credentials, it might happen. Okay, then you will need to go to the OTP side of it on the login page and request a reset of your password. Okay, so you can do that there, but you should have really written it all down so that you know what it is. But anyway, go in there, have a look around and make sure that everything is as it was and enjoy it. That is what we're all here for, to enjoy the process. It's happened as said and stated by our CEO within the time frame that he said as well. Remember, one of the most important points that he did bring, and he's been saying it for an awful long time now when we see him, is that this is a whole different era of on passive now. When he says something is going to happen, it happens. Okay, it's not like before when he was told something, it didn't happen and all the rest of it. With the team that he has involved at the moment, when they tell him it's ready, he knows it's ready. And this is what he relays back to us. And sure as eggs is eggs, here it is, Sunday the 6th. Remember, what did he say? Any day after the 4th, we will be able to log in to our ecosystem. So excited? You're right. I absolutely am bowled over by what is happening at the moment. It's exactly what we wanted, isn't it? To have everything back that was there before, and it's only the start. This is the minute start of something that is going to be absolutely massive going forward. So enjoy it. Don't spoil a party, guys, by doing something silly. Okay, by sharing screenshots or anything like that. I know we're excited. I know we're all jumping all over the place for joy, but don't go and spoil it by posting it all over the internet. That's not what it's here about. We want you to log in, enjoy it, and reorientate yourself with what was there from before. That's it from me. Back to you, Comfort.
Wow, thank you, Red. Thanks so much. And of course, for doing it as usual, the great points that you've just raised. People should take this seriously, follow instructions, wait for the next stage. That's very crucial. So thank you. Uncle Bob, are you there? Do you want to get a few people say 3 words?
Yes, closing remarks. Sure, certainly. Thank you, Red. Thank you, Red. Thanks for popping in and giving us that advice. Well worth it. Let us heed to that. Did Mino speak? Yeah, Mino spoke. Or Gifty. Any word, sentence, or phrase as we go to the weekend and begin to enjoy our ecosystem back?
I already spoken. I love you all. Very good.
Yes, Gifty, over to you.
Okay. Sorry, yeah. Yeah, the word of God said, Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my enemies. That is what Mr. Ash has done, because our enemies thought unpassive is finished. But now they are going to, bent down with shame because God has prepared the table before us in the presence of our enemies. So let us continue to rejoice in Unpassive because Unpassive is here to stay. It is not going anywhere. This is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. Let us keep on keeping on supporting our dear CEO, Mr. Ash, and as our dear brother said, we should shine the light on him because he is the man who have the big heart to hold us together, to hold our hands to our promised land. Today, if we are rejoicing, it is because of him, because he fought the good fight and he stood firm through the storm, through it all. Today, we are smiling and cheering up because this man stood in for us. Thank God for Mr. Ash Mufara. Thank you, Mr. Ash. We are so grateful. We really do appreciate everything that you are doing for us. Thank you, Mr. Ash. Thank you. We love you so much. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. And let's go to our big brother in the house, Brother Chris Johnson. Any word, sentence, or phrase for us to take this weekend as we go in?
I was just happy to see that David Switzer actually smiled. That was good enough for me. But, I'm loving it. I'm excited. I'm happy. I'm looking forward to the next step, next 2 steps, next 10 steps, next 100 years, because it's going to keep growing from there. And once again, I'm proud of all you. Keep pushing this and don't stop. A lot of people need this right now. Thanks, Bob.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. Thank you for your energy. I mean, it's just infectious. That's part of why most of us are here. So thank you too, sir. We'll go to Sister Fumi. Fumi, any word, sentence, or phrase for us to take with us as we go?
Keep being excited, but please be sensitive and keep praying.
Thank you. And we go to Sister Francine. Any word, sentence, or phrase?
Let us keep on being united because during this period we have gone through, what kept us was the unity, the love, and the share of everything we were having on all those platforms. So let us keep that spirit and be grateful. Thank you.
Thank you indeed. Thank you. And now we'll go to Marcienne. I know Marcienne has been having some challenges, but it looks like I see her camera. Any word, sentence, or phrase from you, Marcienne, as we wrap up?
Yes, I am so excited. I have to leave my house to go to the Starbucks. That's why I'm in the car. Just for me to say my own excitement of today. I am so happy that our ecosystem is back. And there was, come on, for the, like you said, when I was listening, for almost 3 years and a half, we'll be doing the hero every Sunday. Today, our ecosystem has given us justice. Let's celebrate. Thank you.
And
you're muted, bro.
Have you muted yourself?
Oh, yeah, sorry. I'm going to pass it over to you, Comfort, to finish it up. But I want to end with this quote. It's not my word. So when Mr. Ash spoke to us on Thursday, the 4th, one of our founders, founding members affiliate, Sister Kidi Makia in Dallas, she sent me this. And I thought it is very, it resonates to all of us here. So let me read it to us. And then I'll pass it over to you, Sister Comfort. The message says, you are entering a new phase, a new season where everything will start to go your way. It's time. You had enough lessons. You did the work. You overcame so much. You believed even when it was hard. You never gave up. You pushed through it all. Now it's your time to receive God's blessings in a major way. It's an unknown author. So I'll leave you with that, guys. Let's have a good week. Back to you, Sister Comfort.
That was powerful indeed. Powerful. So while I'm getting my brother Collins to say a word, John Borilla, we've been in this journey together. So there's no way you go without just saying a second, just say word. Just one word is enough from you. So if you can show your face on camera, you would be speaking after my brother Collins. So, bro, over to you.
Wow. You know, honestly, the excitement is really going crazy until I'm real short of word. I don't really know what to say, but you know, as the title says, the greatest comeback, we are all back in it. Like our sister Francis says, let us be united. Let us come closer. Let's listen to one man, Mr. Ash Mufara. You know, we need to pave our, you know, fix our eyes to Mr. Ash Mufara and nobody else. You know, when he says 10 here, let's 10, because this is unpassive, this is business, it's company. We are just the beneficiary of what he is building. So let us try as much as possible to listen to him, and let us continue to pray for him and detect him, because only prayers, that's the only thing we can do. There is nothing we can do much than praying for him and detect him and detect him and the entire family, the Mufara's family. Mr. Comfort, I will leave it there. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. If John is not here, then he's definitely not on seat, and I would be saying the last word by saying congratulations to all of us for coming this far. It's not been easy. It's been challenging. However, we stood the test of time. And if you are sitting here right now watching, or you're watching us live somewhere on YouTube and stuff, most, if not everybody who is actively present during this session, they were like Marty Degamo. They did not doubt Mr. Mufare one bit. They were like, I am not blinking, because he is definitely up to something, because he's different. And the time is now. So why are we here? The reason you joined this, you came for money, but when the light bulb went on, like I cannot say as well as Andy would, you saw the light and saw that, oh, well, it was a mission to uplift humanity. It's just about to begin. And you and my duty is to see it get to its logical end as wished by Mr. Mufare, by the grace of God. So let's just get ready. Let's follow instructions. Let's stay in touch. The good thing is that everybody is happy to help anybody move on, because we, like our CEO, would not want to see anybody left behind. Let's just go enjoy this week, share testimonies as much as we can, stay focused, and we are fine. Thank you, guys. Love you so much, and see you again soon. Bye.
Love you, everybody. Congratulations, everybody.
Congratulations.
Thank you,
Love you
everyone.
all. See you
Thanks.
same time
Congratulations,
next
everybody.
week.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you,
Love you
everybody.
all.
Love you
Bye.
all.
Bye. See you same time
Bye.
next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
God bless
Roar
Ash and bless
away.
his family.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.